Look at my Star Trek toys! We came back for the whoosh. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Look at My Star Trek Toys. I'd like you to know, we had to start this episode again so that you could hear the whoosh. Now,
Hashtag whoosh. Justice for whoosh.
I don't think that's even the whoosh from the show.
Yeah, that's the whoosh.
Is it? Yeah. Okay, all right. I should know, but I guess I don't. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Look at My Star Trek Toys. I'm Keith, that's Mike, and today we're going to be looking at, well, you guessed it, Star Trek toys.
We think.
But we think. Yeah, so today we have a mystery box from our good friend and patron, Jason Tiberius Moe. And hey, you want us to do an episode on something? Send us stuff in the mail, and then we will do a live unboxing, which is what we're going to do today. We also have a little bonus at the end from a friend from Germany, if you believe it. So lots to talk about.
Multicultural, international. Keith, they call this the big time, baby.
Some people do, yes. you basically like Trump. So like you said, some people are saying you could literally say anything in the world and just say it that way. So there you go.
Do you want almost 2,000 people to look at the thing you sent us in the mail, whatever it is? Now, Keith, we wouldn't just open any box on the mail, right? There's some bona fides you have to have before we open your package on the mail, right? Or would we just open anything?
I mean,
this could
I think we know the answer to that. We know the anscer to that. We'll open anything. Whether it airs is a different ballgame entirely.
When did things take off? That time they opened human crap in a box, in a stinking box on the internet. That's when things really took off for the channel.
I mean, if you think that wouldn't actually get more views than anything we've ever done.
That's sort of the joke of it. I'm pretty confident. Absolutely it would.
Okay, send that to Mike. Definitely send it to Mike. All right, so Mike, what are we opening today?
Well, Keith, we've had quite a week here at Look at My Star Trek Toys. We both have some things coming up, and so we are what they call getting a bunch of content in the can. And so we've been unboxing stuff, toys that we've purchased ourselves, but more importantly, and most special to us in all seriousness, stuff people have sent us in the mail. And one of our patrons, Jason, who's a frequent contributor to our many shows, and he's always in on the live streams, which you can join at patreon.com/KNM.
Yes.
And he sent us just kind of a goodwill package. He said, these are things that... Do you have the email pulled up, or are we just going to summarize it? Things that he... Don't even read the email. Things that he already has, right? So he wanted to spread the wealth. He sent us both the same package. He made sure they would arrive on the same day so that we could open them together. He said, just so you know, he said, don't even need to put them on the show. This is just a gift to say thank you.
But we're going to do it. But you know what he did say? And have some Galoob figures for scale. So, Mike, as you cut to Toy Can, I'm going to go grab some Galoob figures.
All right, so we are doing a synchronized Toy Cam. Guys, patreon.com/KNM. We gotta get Keith some new equipment. I mean, I try to keep us relatively in 4K and in focus at the very least, but actually it's probably for the best. Oh, he did black it out. I was going to say, he's got the address right there. So we're working with the Leatherman Wave today, one of my favorite multi-tools, and also the Curator gloves are back.
The question is, folks, did everybody see me almost yank my computer off of my desk because my stupid in-ear cans got caught in my... the back of my hoodie?
No. We were more concerned with your lack of focus and how we've got it.
All right, we got it.
Okay,
all is well.
Shout out to Sports Zone Toys and Comics.
Yeah, and our dueling things we're gonna cut ourselves with. All right, here we go.
Going right in.
I'm only going on one side because the box is the perfect height for me to align the spinny toy cam. So
I like it. All right, so shall we use it? Want to do a 1, 2, 3, or hold on?
Let's do it. Hold on, I gotta get mine.
I opened the wrong side. No, this works. Okay.
Oh, mine is really okay. Here we go.
Oh, I'm gonna turn this off. Okay. Definitely figures here.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Oh, 2 double. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god! Oh hell yes! Oh, you guys not on camera. All right, let's go.
Whoa,
look at that!
That's awesome, man.
Oh my God, it's Data and Geordi.
Oh, you know I love a Geordi.
Well, and of course you know what these are, right?
This is from what's the name of that episode?
Elementary, Dear Data.
These are the ones that I loved to watch when I was sick at home, and I would watch my TNGs. My favorites. I don't know if I've mentioned it on the show, Keith. Have I mentioned it? Have you heard me say this before? My favorite episodes are the when Data is doing the
Sherlock Holmes. You're looking for yes, Holmes and Watson. Okay, now see, here's the thing. I don't have any Super 7 figures. These are my first ever
Oh, I didn't even
Super
see that
7
they're Super
figures.
7.
Yeah. So these are the 3 3/4 Super 7. So here they are basically the same scale as the old Galoob figures. So super cool. Here, let me oh yeah, you want to do the box? You do the box there.
Sure, yeah.
That's interesting. Their examples here are just 3D renderings.
Oh, that's true.
Let me there we can get in. There we go. Yeah. So they're not the actual figures, which also leads me to believe that these figures, as opposed to sculpted, are probably 3D rendered in on the computer, unlike Varna Studios. Very interesting. So shall we
feel somewhat? The look is very reminiscent of the resin printing that I see from on Chris's figures.
Yeah. True. All right. So these are cool. I genuinely haven't had any of the Super 7s. Look at that.
It's funny how many people have mentioned on how cringe some of my openings are between the knife and the just ripping that.
Oh, for sure.
No seatbelts here, though, Keith. I appreciate
no seatbelts. You're able to dive right in, but there is a choking hazard. It's got a tiny little book.
Come over here, microphone. Very limited articulation, but not none, right? And look, the jacket here on Geordi is fused, is segmented so that he can have some leg movement.
So you can sit down. Well, he can sit down. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's something if they're going to have some tea.
There's some great detailing. If you can see, I got probably a better focus here.
Yeah, that's true. You'll do a better job focusing. Yeah,
sort of.
We quite literally have the same shot. Here, I'll see if I can get in on mine here. Doing this backwards is hard.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Really cool. I mean, it's definitely a different concept and different scale than Playmates, but I really like these. I'd never seen them in person. All right, so for fun, we gotta see where they stuck the copyright.
Not terrible.
Not terrible at all. That's fine. Right there on the posterior.
He's even got a little tie chain, which is super cool.
Yeah, the little the flash of gold there. Yeah. Little fleck of gold there is really interesting.
All right, shall we?
Oh, I like that. That's
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good paint on there. Well, let's not forget.
What is the size of this, Keith? This is what?
This is 375.
Yeah, 375.
Yeah, 3 points.
I like this.
Which is a standard size for figures. I think that's also G.I. Joe scale.
Right? Yeah.
Which I remember as a child them being bigger than that, but I guess they are that size.
That choking hazard, I guess, is a book in there.
It is a book. Honestly, it's pretty good for something that tiny.
And it looks like Data.
You even have detail on the pages. You can see individual pages. Look at that, Mike. How cool is that?
That's very cool. That's very cool.
See? That's very impressive to get that detail.
Is that a Trump Bible?
Is it a Trump Bible?
We got a pipe here. We got the infamous pipe.
Yeah, here we go. Because we're making Trump Bible jokes, but this is going to air a month and a half from now. No one's even going to remember what that was.
Something tells me that's Those Trump Bibles are forever.
Like a cockroach, like him. All right. Anyway, so Sherlock data. You know, I'll tell you what. That's a pretty good. Both of these are pretty good facial sculpts.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're very good. You gotta imagine they're 3D printed, right?
Or 3D sculpted at least. I don't know. Even if they're not 3D printed, they're 3D sculpted. Let me turn down the brightness here. There we go.
Cannot catch a break here. Let's see.
See, I'm doing better than you with manual. Sort of. Was for a second.
Keith and Mike fight for focus.
Yes, it's like the focus off, the great focus off of 2024.
It's like being on stage with us.
Who's trying to pull focus more? Yeah, I mean, honestly, that is an excellent likeness. I think with both of them, that's a remarkably good likeness. I'm going to look with my own eyes for a second.
You know what? I think the distance is better.
Yeah, honestly, those are excellent sculpts. I'm not even on camera here. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm impressed with how close they're able to get that to look like.
I actually think the pipe is one of my favorite choking hazards we've seen. We love a storytelling choking hazard.
And the legs are independent. I thought so we can do kick line. I thought they were going to only bend together. That's interesting. Oh yes, oh my god, this pipe is 100% going to end up in the cat.
Yeah, the cat. That's going to be a cat poop piece.
That's going to be a cat poop. Cat poop pipe. Oh yeah. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get that out. All right. Let's go back to our focus here. All right, there we go.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of these, Jason.
These are great. If anybody wants to read my fingerprints, now you can. Look at all that's pretty impressive to get. I mean, they got a lot more detail into the pipe. Now, obviously, they don't have as many choking hazards as Playmates does, but they got a lot more detail into it. Well, those are great. Oh man, now I gotta get all these.
And I think this is the Super 7 reaction line, is it?
Right. These are the reaction, the 3.75 line, which I really liked the figures they've chosen to do, because they have a lot more sort of fun, unique choices for making the figures. Crap. Now I gotta get all these now too.
Well, we got a lot of languages happening here at the bottom, Pete. Did you notice that?
Ce n'est pas un jeu. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Look at that.
Sweet.
This is not a toy. It is a toy.
It is
but a collector's item and not suitable for children.
Oh,
the product may contain breakable, sharp-edged, or small parts. Not suitable for children, guys. Are we going to have to put a rating on this episode?
What about cats? Is it suitable for cats? Because that's who's going to get it.
100%. Wow, that's really cool, though.
All right, Keith, we've moved on.
Jason, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, Jason, of course.
I'm so excited about these. They're gonna live next to all of my other figures.
I'm running out of space. I'm gonna need to just move for that very reason.
You need to move. Period. So
I have till January though. I can't pre-move until the lease is up.
Yeah, well, it's going to take that long to get yourself buy yourself a nice house with a basement next to mine. It'll be fun. I mean, not that close, but close enough,
Spoiler alert, I've decided I have to get the H out of Pennsylvania. So, I love Pennsylvania, actually. Don't get me wrong. I need to get the H out of 20 minutes from family members. This is what I've
100%. Yeah, well, there you go. All right, so our last thing here, we our good friend Juergen from Germany, Juergen W. I don't know if Juergen wants me to say his last name, so I'll say W, although in German you don't pronounce the W, but it's not like a V. So
this has been Keith Teaches Us German.
yes,
Join us next week. We discuss Franz Ferdinand, the band.
Ich habe einen Fernseher. Yeah, great. Okay. So he has sent a couple pictures of his fantastic displays, particularly of these ship models mixed in with some of these figures. They're really, really cool. So go through this. This was his earlier display, and then he got a bunch of new stuff. And you can see here he's got the transwarping Enterprise D from All Good Things. That's Playmates.
That's Playmates?
That's Playmates.
Wow.
This is from All Good Things, the series finale. And then of course we've got the Voyager there, and then we're gonna see that in First Contact coming up on the Patreon.
Those stands are so much better than the crappy stand that came with the 2023 Enterprise D.
Yeah. Well, and that's the Voyager ship is really cool. The nacelles actually move. I don't have it yet because it's crazy expensive. But look, this is what his display looks like now.
You got to commit. What Juergen's teaching us is you got to commit.
Friggin' cool that is. It's a mixture of different types of. It's a lot of Playmates in there, but he's also got a few of other companies' ships there. But look how cool that ship display now Mike's gonna want one of those too. And then he's got some of the figures there, got a couple of the play sets, some box stuff, some unboxed stuff, some Enterprise stuff. You got a Bacula there for you, Mike.
Why do I have no folks? I need a Bacula.
Yeah.
I need a cool Bacula, be it a custom, be it a toy. Somebody who's got a spare Bacula, hit us up. Look at my Star Trek Toys at gmail.com. Get my address. I need a Bacula.
No, the Baculas are expensive. See, the Enterprise.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're gonna have
somebody.
Your darn self.
All right, here, listen. I don't know why. I'm feeling away today. It's Friday.
Mike's just begging.
No. Quid pro quo. Ready?
Okay, all right. What's the deal?
There's been much back and forth about the Quantum Leap show, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Let's consider it April 1st right now. All right, let's consider this our April 1st. This will air after that. So
this is going to air in June. But all right, fine.
But 1 month from whenever this drops, within 1 month of whenever this drops, I receive a Bacula.
Okay, a Bacula figure of any kind.
I will force Keith to produce the pilot.
Okay, all right.
The pilot of the Quantum Leap pod, right? In whatever format we decide. We haven't even really talked about it in a long time.
Oh,
seems like a win-win for me.
For you, yes. Did we not? Okay, all right. Behind this, go back to it. Juergen, this is a fantastic setup. Really impressed and envious of all of those ships. So let's go back to our two here, Mike. True or false? 5 minutes before we went on air, you and I were having a conversation about how both of us are wildly overextended.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here before I start just saying other stupid stuff.
Don't say more things. Thank you very much, Juergen, for sending your stuff. Thank you so much, Jason Tiberius Moe, one of our chief patrons at patreon.com/K&M. We will see you back here next week with something. Till then, you have been watching Whoosh.